So in Matthew 22, verses 35 to 40, Jesus teaches about the most important commandment. And he's actually asked by somebody. Somebody says, hey, Jesus, according to you, what are the most important laws? What are the most important rules in God's word, in the Bible? And Jesus quotes two different things, but they're part of the same thing, right? And so Jesus instructs this person that the most important commandment is to love. And there are two parts to it, loving God and loving others. And so it's loving God with everything you have and loving other people as you would love yourself. And so this law actually brings a lot of freedom. And we don't often think about laws giving freedom. We kind of think of laws as giving us limitations. But somehow, Jesus' teaching gives us something new and something good, right? So Jamie, you were talking just a minute ago with me as we were talking before this about how God's law might bring something good about in your life. Tell me a little bit about that and maybe share an example from your own life.
Yeah. I mean, not to completely disregard everything you just said, but regardless of whether or not you follow any of God's teachings or what's laid out for us in the Bible, God still loves you, even if you disregard everything. Um,
Everything that he teaches, right?
yeah,
Like
everything.
you could be like, forget this, like I'm done with this Jesus character and I'm out, and God would still love you.
Yeah.
Right.
But that being said, living a line or living in like parallel with what God teaches and God's plan for you, it limits the bad that could be in your life, like jealousy and vengefulness. And limiting the bad really just like gives us more freedom, and it allows you to grow the good. Um,
So
from
following Jesus, it gives you the opportunity to limit the like kind of nasty stuff that comes out of our like sinful nature or whatever, and it allows like good stuff to grow more like, fruitfully, right? There's like,
yeah, like relationships with others, and like the authenticity that you have with those relationships, and even like the opportunities that you might get in life. For example, personal anecdote, I joined worship team my freshman year of high school, and I'm still here, um, just like being an intern and doing intern things for the church.
yeah, but that's something that maybe like if you hadn't said yes to doing the worship team, 4 years ago, maybe, you wouldn't have been able to like experience this, internship and the meaningful relationships that you have with people at church, right? Without maybe having said yes 4 years ago.
Yeah, and like saying it just really goes to show how saying yes to God once and like following his plan for you once can provide for you for like years after.
Whoa.